Hope you guys are having a good Thursday afternoon. So we're currently walking along the Great Miami River recreational trail in West Carrollton, Ohio. Enjoying the nice, lovely day. It's in the mid-60s again, mixed sun and clouds. Unfortunately, it looks like we might have some severe weather tonight, so I'm going to try to spend as much time outside as I can before that happens. So we're going to go for a little walk along the bike path. I've shown you guys this place many times last summer when I was riding my bike. Definitely am looking forward to showing you guys over here again this year. We'll just cut through over here. Like I said, we're going to go for a walk along the bike path, and I'll show you guys a couple things along the way. First place we're going to head to is Miami and Erie Canal Park, which is a little park up in front of us. So at one point, just about 200 years ago, the Miami and Erie Canal came right through here. That was one of the first modes of transportation here in Ohio back in the 1830s. Went from the Ohio River in Cincinnati all the way up to Lake Erie around Toledo. And there's another historical event that took place over here that I also want to show you guys. So another noteworthy event that took place here was the very first seaplane base was right over here. So in the early 1910s, the Wright brothers tested landing aircraft on water on this bend right here in the Great Miami River. And there's a plaque about it right over here. Here's about the Wright Motor G aeroboat. So if you guys are just joining the live stream, we're currently at Miami and Erie Canal Park in West Carrollton, Ohio. And as you just saw by the plaque that we saw a moment ago, the first ever landing of an airplane on water took place in this bend of the Great Miami River right here. So every time you look on TV and you see an airplane landing on water, the first test of that took place right here. So like I said earlier, we're in West Carrollton, Ohio. This is just down the stream from Dayton. It's about 5 miles-ish to the north of us. Hey, Plushy family. How are you doing? Welcome to the live stream. We're currently at Miami and Erie Canal Park in West Carrollton, Ohio, right next to the Great Miami River. There's another little plaque I want to show you guys over here. This little plaque about the Miami and Erie Canal. So that came right through here, and that was one of the first modes of transportation in early Ohio history. Ran from Cincinnati all the way up to Toledo. It was one of two principal canals here in Ohio back in the 1820s, 1830s, and 1840s. So we're going for a little walk on the river right now. We'll hook up with the bike trail again in a moment and then head off that way. There's another plaque about the seaplane that I'm going to show you guys later on. If you're just joining the live stream, welcome. We're currently at Miami and Erie Canal Park in West Carrollton, Ohio, along the Great Miami River. So in the early 1910s, the first ever landing of an airplane on water took place in this bend of the Great Miami River. Hope you guys are also having a really good Thursday. It's pretty mild right now for February. It's like in the mid 60s right now, so enjoying the weather while it lasts and taking you guys along. There's a bird's nest right there. Here's a little boat ramp right here. There's a hole from a beaver right there chewing on that branch. Fortunately, it's pretty trashy right here, but nonetheless, we're right next to the Great Miami River. Across the river is the city of Moraine and the Moraine Airport. Doesn't look like they're flying any planes today, but especially during the summer, you'll see a lot of planes taking off and landing from over there. Hey Zeus, how are you doing? Welcome to the live stream. Currently at Miami and Erie Canal Park in West Carrollton, Ohio. Great Miami River is right behind us, and that's where the first ever landing of an airplane on water took place in the early 1910s. Now we're heading back onto the bike path, Great Miami River Recreational Trail. The interstate in front of us is Interstate 75, and the road right next to us is Dixie Highway. Both of them start in Michigan and head down to Florida. Right here to our left is the local chapter of the VFW, Veterans of Foreign Wars. They have a cannon over there in front of the building. I think that's from the Spanish-American War, based upon the design. So as I mentioned earlier, there's another plaque up here about the first landing of a plane on water. We're walking up to that right now. Once we pass the VFW. If you're just joining the live stream, we're currently along the Great Miami River Recreational Trail. Runs along the Great Miami River in front of us over here. We're currently in West Carrollton, Ohio, about 5-ish miles downstream from Dayton. Couple things up the path. So here's the other plaque over here about the Wright Model G seaplane. So as you can see by the plaque, right over here along this bend in the Great Miami River, this is where the first ever landing of a airplane on water took place in 1913. So we're gonna head for another little walk up the trail a little bit. Last time I took you guys this way was during the summer and I rode my bike. Obviously, we're not going to go as far today as we did last summer, but I at least want to go for a little bit of walk and show you a little bit on the trail. So we saw a couple different historical markers back there. If you're just joining the live stream, we're currently along the Great Miami River Recreation Trail in West Carrollton, Ohio, walking along the Great Miami River. So this creek we're coming across right now is Hulls Creek. Flows through Moraine, Centerville, and Washington Township off to our east. We'll probably turn around here because it's going to be difficult for you to hear me once we get right next to the highway. But once it gets warmer and further into the year, we'll continue on the path this way, and I'll show you guys some more things that are upstream. Hey Leaf friends, how are you doing? Welcome to the live stream. We're currently along the Great Miami River in West Carrollton, Ohio. The other side of the river is Moraine. Going for a little walk on this pretty mild day in February. So earlier we passed by a couple historical markers over here on the right-hand side. So along the bend here in the Great Miami River is where the first ever plane landing on water took place back in 1913. And also along here was where the Miami and Erie Canal was in the 1820s, 1830s, and 1840s. Not lately. It's been a long time since I've seen a fox, but deer, you'll see them occasionally, especially in the evenings in like fields and stuff like that. How's your day going? If you're just joining the live stream, we're currently along the Great Miami River in West Carrollton, Ohio, going for a walk along the Great Miami River Recreation Trail. We're coming up on a historical marker on our right that I'll show you guys in just a moment. Excellent. Glad you're having a good day. I'm having a good day as well, especially with the mild weather. But yeah, I apologize if it's hard for you to hear me because Interstate 75 is along my left-hand side. When it gets warmer, I'll take you guys back this way on my bike, and we'll be able to go a lot further. And since I'll be heading a lot faster than I am now, sound won't be as much of an issue. So here's the plaque on the Wright Model G seaplane. That was the first plane that was tested here in 1913. Catch you later, Leaf friends. Thanks for coming on in. Unfortunately, I have to end this live stream because I have a call I have to make, but feel free to come back in. I'll resume it right here. But in the meantime, please like the video. Please comment on the video. Please subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye for now.